Naku po, mga minamahal, sino po ito? Itong isang district engineer na talagang lumubog at nalulong sa bisyo. Anong bisyo? Sa sugal. Kung saan ang kanyang mga proyekto bilang isang kontraktor abay halos karamihan po ghost project na. Ang iba naman incomplete. Ang iba may papers pero pag pinuntahan mo yung lugar, wala kang makitang ni high or ho na simento na nakatayo dyan sa kanilang pinagtatrabahuan. Kung saang lungsod man yon. So ngayon, basahin natin tong balita. Ito yung isiniwalat ni Lolo Muping. Sabi dito, District Engineers Casino Addiction spawns ghost project. So kaya pala madaming ghost project dyan sa Bulacan dahil nga mayroong contractor, 'di ba? Na walang ibang ginawa kundi magbisyo. Meron pa ngang pagkakataon isang gabi natalo 150 million. Nako po, aray ko. Ang sakit sa bangs. Sabi dito, just when you think it can get worse, it just does. Totoo. A former district engineer, nako may kilala tayong former district engineer, mga minamahal. Kabilang na dyan yung tinatawag na Alcantara at itong Hernandez. Hindi na natin pangalanan, pero sino kaya sa kanila ang former district engineer na nalulong at baon ngayon ng dahil sa gambling addiction? So, a former district engineer or DE in one of the cities in Bulacan, notorious for spearheading ghost project. It's said to be addicted to casinos and to have incurred massive gambling debt. Naku po, nabaon pa sa utang ang lolo ninyo. Ayon sa expose, one night alone, this ex-district engineer lost 150 million in a sprawling casino somewhere in southern part of Metro Manila. Sa Okada ba to? Tanong lang. Wow! Talk about two of our most pressing problem unrevealing in one person. This DE, frustrated contractor attest, used their license with a promise to give them 5% of the project cost to facilitate the release of funding for various flood control projects. Pero somewhere in Bulacan, mga minamahal, nung binisita ng ating presidente, merong humigit kumulang 30, if I am not mistaken, na mga ghost project. Bakit pa natin nahanapin yun? Ghost na nga. 'Di ba? Parang si Sarah lang din, ghost students, 'di ba? Meron din sa PhilHealth ghost patients. 'Di ba? Ang daming ghost, no? Nakakainis. Sarap niyong tirisin. So, these flood control projects were supposed to build somewhere in Bulacan. Usually in the areas where monitoring was difficult. A project, however, never materialized, and this has been going on for years according to contractor. Kaya, ang tanong, Senator Joel Villanueva, may alam ka ba dito? Or baka naman mamaya, magmamamalinis ka na naman at sasabing, matagal ko na yan silang pinupuna. Diba? Matagal pinupuna, pero nakita namin sa isang larawan, sa isang picture, diba? Na kasama mo itong mga allegedly engineer, diba? Na nag-contract ng mga ghost project. Lord ka pa man din, pero sumasama ka sa mga hudas. Alright. The project, however, never materialized and it is going to be on 4 years for years, according to contractor. Contractor attests to this ex-DS Casinos addiction, saying it was the reason why many of the project within his district never materialized. Umamin. He used the funds meant for infrastructure project for his gambling addiction. Umamin na po. This whole thing is wrong. So, this whole thing is so wrong on so many levels. Buti umamin. First, what's a government official like DE doing in casino? Totoo, anong ginagawa ng Department of ng tao na yan dyan sa casino? Second, how could this be going without check and accountability? Hindi ang may kasalanan din kasi dito kahit pa paano mga minamahal, yung sekretary ng DPWH. Kasi nag-submit siya ng complete papers pero hindi niya tinignan kung totoo ba na mayroong proyekto. 'Di ba? So, my contractor source, however, said this isn't unusual, congressman. DS and contractor are all in chaos to pocket taxpayer money meant for flood control and other projects. Some contractors are forced to play this game to bag these multi-million peso contracts. We hear that these ex-DS superiors at the Department of Public Works and Highways or DPWH have already been made aware of the problem, which is perhaps the reason why the ex-DE has been moved from his current position. Buti na lang natanggal, no? So, I got hold of the list of project in 2024 alone in this city in Bulacan. More than 80 in total, mostly flood control project. Of this, 30% are estimated to be ghost project. Nakakalungkot. See? 30% estimated to be ghost project. So, where did the money goes? Saan ang kaban ng bayan napunta? So, according to the industry sources, samples of the project on the list include riverbank protection structures, asset preservation and preventive maintenance, project flood control structures, and revetment. Grabe, no? The approved budget for these contracts runs into billions. For instance, one riverbank protection structure project has an approved budget of 96 million. 2.4 million for a prevention maintenance project and 19 million for the construction of the flood control structure. Imagine, if even only one more than 80 project is a ghost project, that already translates to at least 96 million in stolen taxpayer money. Alam nyo, to be honest, wag na tayong magsisihan dito. Ang may pagkakamali dyan is yung Department of Works and DPWH, Department of Public Works and Highways. Nag-submit sila ng complete paper, tapos at the end, wala naman pala. Pero sino ba yung totally na dapat sisihin dito? Yung naka-assign dyan sa Bulacan na feeling walang alam. Yun. 'Di ba? Well, at least umamin kung sino man itong ex-DE na to, na nakita natin kasama ng taga-Bulacan. Guess what? Hulaan nyo kung sino ito. Alright, it's me again, Alicia nyo. Nagbabalik muli para sa ating panibagong video.